tag in just 15 minutes or less. So what you want to do for the first thing, we're going to learn how to run. Instead of doing this, pushing down hard on the ground, go one hand at a time and try and keep them down parallel to the ground. Next is pinch climbing. And you hug it and you push down. And it should look like this. And it should look like this. It's funny running. You take your hands like this, and basically, you go like this. Like you're walking, but you gotta move your hands. Next is double walls. You wanna go side to side just like in Mario. And push down. And if you keep going forward, turn around in real life. Next is wall climbing. You basically want to take your arm like this, or like this, and you want to act like you're pushing a skateboard. And it should look like this. Next, you want to take two hands, and you want to push off like this. Like if you were running, but slow. And go side to side. You can also stop for a couple of seconds. And push down too, if you want. You can also look up. It might help. Now if you're one-handed, and your other controller breaks or something, you can do this. You go side to side, but it's for one hand. You can do it with the other two. Next, you probably want to know how to climb up this really fast. And it should look like this once you're done. So you do it like this. You put your hand here in the middle of it. You push down and go to the next middle. You just keep pushing down. You do that really fast. Next is juking. For this juke, you want to take your hand, go on the other side, and when you get to right here at the end, you want to swing yourself that way. So then it should look like this. Or, if you get really good at it, like that. Next, you can also do this juke. You hug it, and basically you spin yourself and launch. And it should look like this. Also, you can do the same thing with this pole. You can also do it with these poles. Next is branching. You want to find a branch. You can climb up slowly. I'll show you how to elevator in a sec. But you find a branch, and if you see a branch that you can reach, you jump to it, and just go to the next one and next one. And it should look like this. Next is tree scaling. You want to take your hand and jump up. Then you want to stop right here. And you want to push over to the branch that is closest to you. Then you want to jump to the next one. And once you get it right, it should look like this. You can also do it with all kinds of other trees too. Next is verticaling. You take your hand, put it on the other side of the wall. And basically, this side of the wall, your hand movement should look like this. You push down, and you go back around. Push down, go back around, push. Then it should look like this. You only use one hand too. Next, I can't even do this, but you take two hands in the wall, and you go up. You basically did the same hand movement. And it should kind of look like this, but faster. Next, if you're probably wondering how to get up this tree, there's like 3 steps that you can do. Number 1, you can do this. Or you can do this. Or you can do this. You saw nothing. If you want to, I don't remember what this is called. Oh, if you want to hospital flip, take your hand on one side, and you swing around and jump. And it should look like this. Like that. The other way you can get up to this giant tree is you can do side to side wall, just like you did with double walls. It's really slow though. You can also do this. Push down and push off. Next, if you want to run on slippery walls, you gotta kind of move your hands like this, but really fast. You might also be able to do this. So it should look like this. I'm not the best at it, so.
Another one. Another one.
You can also do this. Like that. Like I said, I'm not the best at it. Or you might be able to do this.